Video games. They are fun to play or something you could hop on and relax from a long day of work or from school, so you wouldn't expect anything back from it. But did you know? There are actually some scary and dangerous things that had happened because of video games. Today, on this Halloween special, I'm going to tell you some facts that you didn't know that was true. Just like how the Switch was tough to obtain due to it being popular, the Nintendo Wii had its moment of being tough to obtain when it came out in late 2006. A morning radio station, KDND, had held a contest called Hold Your Wii for a Wii, where contestants would have to drink 8-ounce bottles of water every 15 minutes without using the bathroom. The last person left would win the Wii. However, it seemed dangerous that a nurse called in the station saying how those people could die from water intoxication.
Eva?
Yes,
What do you want to say?
I want to say that that those people that are drinking all that water can get sick and possibly die from water intoxication.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
They sign releases, so we're not responsible. It's okay.
And if they get to the point where they have to throw up, then they're going to throw up and they're out of the contest before they die. So that's good, right?
Oh, that's me.
I suppose so.
Yeah. All right. How come you guys didn't
Thanks
do
for
it?
looking out, though. We don't want to die.
Oh, okay. Let me ask Carter if
Yeah,
anybody's dying.
We ain't dying.
Hey, Carter, is anybody dying in there?
We got a guy just about to die. Oh, good. Make sure he
I
signs
like that we
release.
laugh at that. Yeah.
Make sure he signs the release.
Get the insurance on that, please.
The radio host didn't think it was a problem since the contestants signed a contract that they would be cleared from any trouble. But the host never mentioned that there was a risk of death from drinking too much water. Jennifer Strange, who was one of the contestants, was the center of the attention because her stomach constantly grew after drinking more than 1.5 gallons of water, that one of the hosts is saying that she looked like she was 3 months pregnant. They were asked to drink from big bottles of water since there was a few people left. It started to worry others in the station that the disc jockey questioned if people could get poisoned from drinking too much water, and a female host even said that maybe they should have done some research before doing the contest, where one of the main hosts said, "Not with water." Another host rejoined, "Your body is 98% water. Why can't you take in as much water as you want?"
Oh, dude.
Can't you get water poisoning and, die?
Your body is 98% water. Why can't you take in as much water as you want?
I don't know.
That poor kid is
I
That's what
know.
I was thinking.
Yeah, well, he was doing other things.
Maybe we should have researched this
I don't know.
before.
I mean,
Jennifer didn't win, but got some tickets to a Justin Timberlake concert. She later passed away due to a brain enema, or swelling in the brain. Rapid and severe hyponatremia causes entry of water into brain cells leading to brain swelling, which manifests as seizures, coma, respiratory arrest, brainstem herniation, and death, explains M.N. Aronot, chief of nephrology at Manchester's General Hospital and Harvard Medical School. At the time of the incident, Laura Rios, one of Strange's co-workers at Radiological Associations of Sacramento, said Strange said to one of her supervisors that she was on her way home and her head was hurting really bad. She was crying, and that was the last that anyone had heard from her. She was found passed away on Friday, January 12, 2007. A few hours after the contest, the family sued the station and was awarded $16.5 million. The station later shut down. The hosts believed that they were fired unjustly. 15-year-old Tyler Rigsby from Columbus, Ohio, was hospitalized after playing games for 4 days straight. His mother said that he was playing a marathon session of Modern Warfare 3 for about 4, possibly 5 days straight. The only time he ever got out of his room was for snacks, the use of bathroom, or a quick shower. She took him to his aunt's house in the morning. She said that he wasn't there when he looked at her, like he was seeing through her. She said that when they were talking, she heard a thump and saw him lying on the floor. His lips were blue and he was turning very pale. He then collapsed 2 more times. The medics were called and Taylor was taken to the hospital where they attached an IV on him to replenish his fluids. He was later diagnosed with severe dehydration. With severe dehydration, it'll lead to strokes, heat exhaustion, kidney failure, seizures, shock, coma, or even death. You think it's silly to forget to drink water, but players who were too invested in gaming have passed away from playing too much. You have those moments when you're playing a good session in COD, or you're having a great win streak in Tekken 7. You don't want to lose focus that anything else is being ignored, and the only time you aren't playing is getting snacks or using the bathroom. I know I've had those moments where I get distracted from gaming, but I get reminded by my dogs whenever they want to use the bathroom or are hungry. You got to have those moments to move around and stretch because it will come back to bite you. In Brazil, a man broke into a 6-year-old woman's house to collect a debt and held her hostage for 10 hours. What's interesting about this situation is that the man was using a light phaser. The light gun was shipped with the Sega Master System. The console was very popular and fairly common in Brazil. It was Sega's strongest market. Fortunately, the woman was released after negotiating with the police. Another surprising thing was that the man had actual deadly knives on him. Another moment in gaming is in South Korea, where the parents got too obsessed for playing a computer game that their infant daughter sadly passed away due to starvation. What makes it worse is that the parents were raising a younger girl in the game. The 41-year-old man and 25-year-old woman met through a chat website reportedly left their infant daughter unattended while they went to an internet cafe. The only time they ever saw her was when they would occasionally feed her powdered milk. "I am sorry for what I did, and I hope my daughter does not suffer anymore in heaven," the husband quoted on the Asian One site. According to police reports, the couple got obsessed with raising a virtual girl named Anima in a popular role-playing game called Prius Online. Think of it like The Sims, where you make your character get a job, fall in love, etc. The couple seemed to have lost their will to live a normal life because they didn't have a job and gave birth to a premature baby. Chung Jin-won, a police officer, told Yonhap they indulged themselves in the online game of raising a virtual character so as to escape from reality, which led to the death of their real baby. Last September, after a 12-hour gaming session, the couple came home in the morning where they found the baby sadly passed away. The police noticed that the baby was malnourished, which suspected that the baby was neglected after the autopsy. The couple was arrested on Monday after they tried to flee away to the wife's parents' house in the Yeongju, Gyeonggi province. Harvester is a 1996 point-and-click adventure game where you play as Steve Manson, an 8-year-old man who awakens in a Texas town in 1953 with no memory of who he is and has a vague sense of not belonging there. The game's writer and director, Gilbert P. Austin, believed that video games made people commit crimes and murder, that he had made Harvester as an example. It had a ton of commentary regarding the depiction of violence and sex in society, among other risky and taboo topics. The game flopped hard due to poor advertising choices like radio over TV. However, besides the game, the actor Kurt Kessler, who played as Steve Manson, was arrested in 2010 for having possession of CP. His photo was released and you could see that he's wearing a blue flannel shirt. That is the exact one he wore for the game. I'm not trying to say that video games cause violence because it was proven that gaming does nothing to the human mind. People who say that haven't done their research and only say otherwise to make people stop or to make gaming evil. But again, there is no proof. Only people who don't take care of themselves or take the time to step away from gaming. Always stretch, hydrate, step outside for a bit because it will ease your mind if you are playing a difficult game or had a long session. To lighten the mood after this, I will give a good little fact. Did you know in Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong is actually in the game? It is a bit tough to tell since you're driving and avoiding obstacles. In the level Toad's Turnpike, in the big yellow bus, you could see a silhouette of Diddy Kong driving the bus. You would never notice it because you're always passing by and trying to win. But yeah, he definitely is in there. He wouldn't be in the series until Mario Kart Wii, where he became an unlockable character. The player would either have to be 50cc Lightning Cup or participate in 450 races. He later came back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as part of the Wave 6 Booster Course Pass DLC. If you want to see more videos about facts or a review of games I've played, click here. Or if you want to see me play some scary games that I've played, click here. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.